Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you guys like my Vito jacket for this part. I tried my best to emulate Vito's outfit that he actually wears in the beginning part of the story. But anyways, let's continue from where we left off here. Home Sweet Home, hard. Two years later, Empire Bay, February 8th, 1945.
A few years later, the Nazis put a bullet in me. I was in the hospital for a bit, and then I got a month's leave so I could go home. At least for a little while.
So about this, soldiers would get to go home and relax for some time after getting wounded, and it was just to help with their mental stress. They've just been shot, they've been gravely injured for combat. That's what that's about. So Vito was basically shipped back for a month to go home and relax and to relieve some of his mental pressure from the war.
Vito! Over here!
Joe!
Hey! Welcome home, buddy.
How'd you know?
I got my sources. Come on, let's take a ride.
Nice car.
Comes with the territory. I know you're itching to get home, but first, let's get a beer.
Yeah, sure.
And the snow chapter in this game is really beautiful.
There it is. Empire Bay. Tell the truth, you miss it?
Hey, does a bear shit in the woods? Not like this place ever done me any favors, but anything's better than a foxhole. What's with this shitty weather?
They're saying this is the coldest winter on record. Papers say it's gonna keep up like this for weeks. Don't worry though, a drink will warm you right up. How long's it been since we had a drink together, Vito? 2 years?
Almost 3. Tony Sicelli's party, right?
Come on, Vito, come on. The last drink we had together was right after your romance funeral. Right before you shipped out. You remember.
5 minutes. We're already talking about my deadbeat father. Can we change the subject, please?
So tell me, pal, what was it like over there anyway? I kept reading the papers to see what was going on. And you know how much I hate reading.
Yeah, I know.
You guys kicked Mussolini's ass, right?
Sort of. We had a little help from a guy named Don Carlo.
No shit. Don Colo. I heard of him.
Really?
You bet. I know guys like him over here. Wise guys. You work for them, you're set. You fuck with them, you die.
Nice to see you've been busy.
Yeah, and I heard you got a medal, right?
From old man Patton himself.
Whoa,
General
so you're
Patton.
a real war hero, huh? And then what? You screwed a couple of Sicilian broads and came home?
Yeah, right.
The old country. Over here, you can screw anything with a heartbeat. No one gives a shit. What a country. Here's to the US of A and to having you back home.
And I gotta also mute the music, unfortunately, on this part, because this cutscene has just a song in the background, and the thing is, in Mafia 2, it's so easy to get a copyright claim. There are so many places where the music Mafia will just
Salud.
jump at you.
Salud, the chin down. So how come you're back? They let you out early for good behavior?
Nah, I took a bullet a couple months back, spent some time in the hospital, and now I'm on leave.
Wait. You mean you gotta go back?
What'd you think? The war ain't over yet.
You don't want to go back, do you?
Nah, of course not, but what can I do?
1 minute. Wait right here. Hey, Giuseppe, it's Joe. Remember last week, you know, the guy's name is Vito Scaletta. Thanks, Giuseppe. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, listen up. It appears that your injury is much more serious than it first appeared, and the doctors say you can't fight no more.
What? Oh, whoa. Did you just...
Like I said, I know people. You get all the official paperwork tomorrow. When it comes to the right stamps and signatures, it's just a question of money.
You're kidding me, right? Isn't that a bit risky? It's me that could end up in a slammer, you know? And how am I gonna pay for it?
I got it covered. Think of it as a welcome home present. And don't worry, the documents will be clean. Trust me.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, after what happened last time.
Como no frade, you're like a brother to me. Now you can start thinking about what you're gonna do next.
Sure. But first I gotta go home.
All right, you want to ride?
No thanks. I want to walk around a little, see what's changed since I've been gone.
No problem. Say hello to your sister for me. Come see me tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about.
I can't believe you just got me out of the service. Thanks again.
No problem.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Joe owes it to Vito to pay for that, because Vito was arrested because of Joe, because Joe said, throw me the jewelry. And if Vito had actually crossed over first, that or not even taken the jewelry, they would have gotten away.
Here we are. All right, thanks. Keep the change.
Get the hell out of here, will ya?
On this part, you can actually interact with a lot of NPCs.
Hey, what's the good word?
How you doing, soldier?
A lot better now that I'm home.
You on leave or home for good?
That's, classified. So, what's new around here?
Tell the truth, not much. Everybody just wants the war to be over already. And they're saying this is the coldest winter on record. I wish I had some good news for you.
Yeah, you and me both. All right, I'll see you.
World
Catch
War
you later,
II
buddy.
is still gonna last for another 6 months, by the way. This is February 1945. At this time, Germany is in a really, really bad state. Their entire country is about to collapse. Italy has pretty much, almost been knocked out of the war at this point. There's very little left of the Italian government, or the Italian puppet government, I should say more of. And the Germans had actually suffered a massive defeat at the Battle of the Bulge. That was Germany's last attempt to basically knock America out of the war. The whole idea of the Ardennes Offensive in December 1944 is that the Nazis were basically trying to overrun the U.S. forces, push them back, and they were planning on taking the Belgian city of Antwerp. And that giant push would knock the U.S. out of the war, and then the Nazis would try to seek a peace settlement with the U.S., and they would focus all their troops on the Eastern Front, on the Soviets. But the plan had no chance of success, and in reality what happened is the German Tiger tanks, they actually ran out of gas. And so they stalled. The U.S. basically destroyed all their gas supplies when they were pulling back, and that was the backstory on that. And then a couple weeks later, the U.S. has fully pushed the Germans back, and that was the largest battle I think the U.S. fought in Europe, was the Battle of the Bulge. I think it's one of the largest battles the U.S. actually fought in its history. And then the Soviets had also pretty much taken all of Poland at this time by February 1945, and they were pushing into Germany. East Prussia is pretty much taken over at this point. So Germany is basically on its last legs. There's just a few weeks left, and at this point, Hitler is basically just, sitting around in his bunker and just ranting, and he thinks that the wonder weapons are gonna turn the war around in his favor, but it's all gonna, go bad for him. And also, as for Imperial Japan, the U.S. is actually island hopping. They're getting closer and closer to Japan. In February 1945, at this time, the U.S. was actually fighting the Battle of Iwo Jima. And then they get an airfield. The purpose of the island hopping campaign was basically to get closer and closer to bomb Japan. It was basically this encircle Japan. And the U.S. basically was fighting the Battle of Iwo Jima. And then what would happen is in April, May, and June, and July, the U.S. would actually attack, 1945, the U.S. would attack Okinawa, which is actually part of Japan itself. And at that point, the U.S. would suffer massive casualties on Okinawa, but eventually they would defeat the Japanese. And then in August 1945, you had the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Soviets also pushed down into Manchuria in the Soviet Manchuria offensive, August 1945. Japan ends up surrendering, and that's the end of World War II at that point. I'm sorry, I just like history a lot, so I know sometimes I go on these tangents a bit. But there's a lot of NPCs that you can actually talk to in this section here.
Hey, Vito, look who's back. You're looking pretty good for a guy who just got shot.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
Francesca said you were coming back. Finally, some good news, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. It's good to be back.
I'm real glad you're all right. Neighborhood just wasn't the same without you.
Well, everything still looks the same around here, including you. So, what are you doing later?
Hey, You know, the usual, cooking dinner for Tony and the kids.
Oh, you got married? Boy, you didn't waste any time, huh?
Come on, Vito. I'm 21 years old here. Of course I'm married with 2 kids. Yeah, well, it was real good seeing you. Say hello to your mother for me, will you?
About this is for people that don't understand the joke here, what they're making fun of is that in this time period people got married very young, in their early 20s, and they had kids. You know, people still do that, but it's not, you know, as common. People in today's society, they tend to get married, you know, in their mid to late 20s, sometimes early 30s. Sometimes some people don't even get married until their 40s or even, you know, their 50s. But back then, it was actually very common to actually get married in your early 20s. Swift Cola, 3 cents. Hot dog, 15 cents. Sandwich, 15 cents. Coffee, cent. Gyros. Still some beer. Hot dog.
For you?
Yep. Can't return to New York without eating a good New York hot dog. Okay. Oh, and this I wanted to see. This is actually, for people that don't know, that's actually a real World War II propaganda photo, propaganda poster. That's a real one that was actually put around, and that was basically to watch out for Axis spies. When it comes to Axis spies, there was, you know, some activity in New York and also Japanese activity in California, specifically San Francisco, but it never opted to any major operations. I know the I think.
Is that you?
Hello, Mrs.
Vito? It is you. You look so handsome in that uniform. Your mother must be so proud. And what about poor Salvatore Montemaggiore? How's he doing? His poor mother was expecting him home a week ago.
Yeah, Sal joined the Navy. I'm in the Army. It's different.
Why don't you come inside and have some tea with me, Vito? You could tell me all about it.
Thanks, but I'm kind of in a hurry. I just got back, and I can't wait to see my mother and Frankie.
Such a pretty girl, that Francesca. It's a wonder she's not married yet. Well, say hello to your mother for me, Vito.
Hey, I guess marching wasn't your strong suit, huh?
Excuse me? What the? You're the one who bumped into me. No, this one is kind of funny here.
Let him go. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Forget it, you two. He's not going anywhere.
It's just one lousy beer. Crazy broad.
That's what he said the last time. Then he comes home at 3 in the morning smelling like gin and another dame's perfume.
Hey, Georgie, come on. You don't gotta listen to everything your old lady says, do ya?
George isn't going anywhere. Now scram!
That crazy broad's really got Georgie by the balls, huh?
Hey, more beer for us, right? Let's go.
And I know on this part, I think you see a bunch of bombers flying.
Yeah, that's what everybody said when the Japs attacked Pearl Harbor.
I'm pretty sure that's the flying fortress. What I was gonna say about Axis spies, there was some Axis spies in America, but what happened was the Germans actually torpedoed American ships in New York Harbor. So a lot of people don't know that, is that German submarines actually attacked New York City during World War II. That's not something that you really hear about. Not a lot of people know about that, but it did happen. I don't remember the date or I don't remember the date or the casualties, but I'll actually put it up on the screen right now. But I do know that the Germans actually did attack New York City with submarines. They did actually sink a ship and then they escaped. The Japanese, I think, had a plot to actually blow up Hoover Dam with their spies, but nothing ever came of that.
male di mia madre.
Fuori di qui! Prendi le tue cose e vattene via!
Mi hai rotto la minchia!
Vattene! Vattene via, bastardo! Cosa? Lascialo lì!
Prendo quello che è mio e me ne vado.
Quello che è tuo lo comprendo io!
E con i soldi di chi? E lasciami andare, con te ho chiuso.
Vai, vattene da quando...
I don't understand any of that. The only thing I understood in that was bastardo, but if anybody can translate that in the comments for me, I would really appreciate it. I think they were speaking Italian? I had subtitles on, but nothing came of that. Also, about Vito, what I'll say about him is, it's kind of messed up what Vito did. Because Vito lying about that form to actually get out of the service. Because all of his squad mates that are still back there fighting, and then he gets to, you know, go home. It's not fair at all, and it's a very dishonorable thing.
Hi, Mama. I'm back.
Vito! Vito, my boy! My boy's home! I thought I'd never see you again. Francesca and me, we wait.
Hey, sis, what's going
And we
on?
wait for you.
Yeah.
Sit down. You must be hungry, Vito. Francesca made you a special dinner, zuppa di pollo. It's good for you.
Wow, looks good, Frankie.
It's a shame your papa didn't live to see this. He would be so proud, Vito.
Yeah, sure.
Vito, you know better.
Sorry, Mama, sorry.
Benedice Signore, la mangiare, che la tua volontà. Salve ci regni, provvede nel cuore che ci regni noi.
Per Cristo nostro Signore. Amen. You should get some sleep. Your room is just like you left it.
Yeah, so, this here is, I'm trying to see here, oh, talk to Francesca.
So how you two been? Franny, what have you been up to?
I still live here with Mama. I got a nice office job. It pays the bills, and I started paying off some of Papa's debts.
Francesca, we don't want to talk about that now.
Yeah, she doesn't want to bring Vito into that, because Vito just got back from the war.
How are you, mio bambino? It must have been so terrible. I was so afraid. I prayed for you every day.
I'm okay, Ma. I drove a Jeep most of the time. Sometimes I had a fight.
Very similar to what a lot of apartments were like in this time period in New York City. Very cramped conditions, one-bedroom apartments, very small. This is not... They got a little bit of a better place than, you know, that tenement house that they had at the start of the game in the intro, but... Oh, intro. This is where, Vito would sleep here, and then Frankie over there. But, so yeah, so people would sleep a lot of times all in the same rooms.
I'll see you 2 in the morning.
Sleep well, mio bambino.
This ain't gonna cut it. I gotta find a place to stay.
Ridiculous that you have all of this stuff here too. Combat jacket, leather jacket, yeah, Tommy Angelo's thing here, but... Let me know if I did a good job on the jacket and the clothing here, guys. Picture of Jesus on the wall here too. Italian families, very traditional, very religious. So like the developers did a lot of research into Italian customs, Italian culture when they were doing these games.
So you have to go back soon?
Actually, looks like I won't. Joe's taking care of it for me.
Joe, you want to get into trouble again?
Mama, would you rather me go back and get shot again?
No.
Exactly. Joe probably saved my life.
Promise that you won't get in any more trouble with that, Joe.
He should promise.
Your papa used to work for this man at the waterfront named Papalardo. He's in the union. You could talk to him. Work hard like you were your papa. Talk to him. Please, promise me you go talk to him today.
Okay, Mama, okay, I promise.
Grazie a Dio.
What I'll say about Vito's mom is Vito's mom is probably one of the most honest and most honest and good-hearted characters in the Mafia series. In the Mafia series, there's very little good-hearted characters, but she's one of the most good-hearted characters in the game. But if only Vito would listen to her, promise that you won't get into any more trouble with that Joe. What I will say also about her is that she reminds me so much of my mom. My mom is not from Sicily. My mom is from Poland. But my mom talks very similar to her. My mom will talk to me in a mix of both Polish and English. So about more than half of her sentence will be in English, half of her sentence will be in Polish. And the way that Vito's mom talks to him, and when she asks him to do something, please, she just reminds me so much of my mom. I love my mom so much, but yeah, she just reminds me so much of my mom. They nailed that immigrant mom, that immigrant New York mom very well.
I don't give a
sorry.
damn. I don't
We'll
care
get
if
the
you gotta
money.
sell
I
everything you
promise.
got.
What the hell's going on here?
Vito!
You mind your business, asshole.
Oh, yeah?
Come on, Junior. I'm gonna take you to school.
Oh, tough guy. Scaring a woman, huh? Come on, show me what you got.
Vito, please! You're making it even worse.
I used to be really good at the fighting in this game. Crap.
Stop,
I gotta get used to this.
please. Vito, what are you doing?
Trying to dodge.
Please, Vito, this isn't your problem.
Teach this idiot a lesson.
You'll get yourself into more trouble, Vito.
Gonna get used to this again. I haven't played this game in years, but
Ah, fuck this.
Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna be sorry. The both of yous.
What the hell was that all about?
I'm sorry, Vito. We didn't want to bother you with this.
Bother me? Bother me with what? Come on, tell me what's going on here, Frankie.
Right before he died, Papa borrowed money. A lot of money from a loan shark, thinking he'd get a better job and pay him back. We found out right after you left for the war.
How much?
$2,000.
What? Shit.
The worst thing is, this guy wants it all back by the end of this week. Otherwise, the debt goes up again.
I ain't gonna make that kind of money working at the port. Who is this guy?
I don't know. Mama won't tell me. It's okay, Vito. We'll manage somehow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this. I promise.
Thanks, Vito. Take care of yourself.
make sure to remember that debt that Vito's dad took out.
Hands on $2,000 fast. I bet Joe could help me out.
Because that debt is going to be actually very important for later in the game. Oh, this part here, yeah. There's actually a few strangers that you can interact with in the story. There's one example of it here.
Is it fixed yet?
It's the same as when you asked me 10 seconds ago.
For crying out loud.
What the hell's the matter with you now?
It's taken you forever and I'm cold.
Sit in the damn car if you're cold.
It's cold in the car, too. Hurry up and fix this piece of junk.
It'd get done a hell of a lot quicker if you quit nagging me and give me a hand.
I am not nagging.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well, if you were as good with a wrench as you were with your mouth, we could have this damn thing fixed already.
You are so useless. It's no wonder the army wouldn't take you.
You had to bring that up again, didn't you?
Ethel's husband, Frank, he's a fighter pilot. Margaret's husband, Charlie, he drives a submarine.
I'm warning you.
My husband? Oh, he's a 4F. He works at the grocery store.
You know what? Fix it yourself, then, you lousy bitch!
And you can actually fix her car.
Hey, need a hand?
Sure do. Hope you're better at this thing than my good-for-nothing husband.
There we go, all done. I just needed to, screw a couple things in.
Really? Well, thank you very much, handsome.
Don't mention.
Real gentleman. Help the woman fix her car. Yeah, so there's a few of these scenes that you have in the game that that people miss, but I'll make sure to and there's also a few secret cutscenes that you can get. I'll make sure to show all of them.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know where Joe Barbaro lives?
To the right of the stairs. And tell him that racket last night has to stop. If he don't like it, he can find another place to live.
Turn off the light. Oh. I don't know if she has any reaction to that, but... That's Karen, that neighbor, spying on everyone.
This is a bad time.
Nah, we ain't getting out at all. Come on in, let's talk.
Ugh, you disgusting pig.
I picked up these broads on my way back from the store. I've been waiting for you. All right, girls, that's it for now. I got business. Stop by tomorrow, okay? We'll pick up where we left off. Chop, chop.
Come on, Joey. Why do we have to stop when we can all have fun?
The fun's over, baby. Later, I said. Me and Vito here haven't seen each other for a long time. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Looks like you're doing okay, Joey boy.
Not bad. I tell you, that little Spanish broad is fucking wild.
No, Joe, don't give me a copyright
I go
claim.
at home.
Good. Mama
thank
wasn't
God.
thrilled when I mentioned your name, though. You know how she is. She wants me to get a straight job.
You're gonna look for one?
I don't know, but I sure as hell ain't gonna make the same mistake my old man did. I gotta pay off his debts, then get back on my feet and get my own place. I need to make some real money, and punching the clock ain't gonna cut it.
Hey, you can stay with me as long as you need to, and we'll find you a job where you can make good money without killing yourself, all right?
Music to my ears. Right now, I'm living off the $20 the state gives me every week.
I know lots of people who pay well for a risky jobs, so to speak. I'm sure I can line something up for my oldest friend. The working man's a sucker, that's for damn sure.
You said it.
Okay, step one. I gotta introduce you to Giuseppe so we can pick up them discharge papers. Let's go.
You made enough cash for all this in the last 3 years?
More like the last 3 months. I barely had time to furnish the place.
3 months? Holy shit.
You just gotta know the right people, and you're all set, 'cause you know me.
Whoa, look at this bed.
Hey, I don't know how you did things in the army, but here it's only one man to a bed, all right?
What, are you kidding me? After seeing the two broads that just left, I wouldn't touch that thing if you paid me.
You can actually walk around Joe's apartment. I think he'll comment on a lot of things. Oh, yeah. There are, like... I hope I don't give myself a copyright claim here, but...
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold out.
Okay, because there's news reports on World War II, which I really want to listen to those news reports, but I'm also scared about the copyright claim.
Just where I'm gonna sleep.
Yep. All yours. Go ahead. There's plenty of hot water. So you thought about what you're gonna do now?
You said you were gonna introduce me to that guy Giuseppe.
No. I meant, you know, the big picture. When you was over there, didn't you think about what you was gonna do when you got back?
No, not really. Well, besides the usual, you know. Find a nice girl, settle down.
Whoa. Hey, there's gonna be plenty of time for that shit later. Right now, I'm gonna make sure you live a little.
Hey, thanks again for that thing with the discharge papers.
Hey, all I did was make a phone call. You can thank Giuseppe when we go pick him up.
And that's the same Giuseppe from Mafia, the Old Country.
Hey, you think I could,
What? Drive, Vito? The roads are icy. You ain't never drove a car before.
Joe, I was driving almost the whole time I was over there.
Yeah, but this ain't no tank, Vito. This is one of the nicest cars money can buy.
I didn't drive a tank. I drove a Jeep.
What the hell's a Jeep?
It's, never mind. You gonna let me drive or what?
All right. Here's the keys. Just be fucking careful. All right, when it's cold as fuck outside, you gotta give it a little more gas than usual. That's the pedal over there on the right.
I know, Joe, I know.
Make up rhyme, guarantee you.
Which radio is the one that gives you the news
now
broadcast?
Right here.
Is it
Then
Empire
just go
Central?
straight for a while.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Hey, whoa. Slow it down a bit. No need to get pulled over. Hey, Vito, you know what time it is?
It's daytime. How the fuck should I know?
It's time for you to get your own fucking car.
Yeah, I'd love to if I could afford one.
Who says you're gonna pay for it?
Brooklyn Bridge, beautiful view here. One of the best views in the game.
You know, you wasn't kidding. They really taught you to drive over there. At least something good come out of it.
And if you crash his car, there's...
In pursuit of a hit-and-run driver.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Copy that.
If you actually crash the car, I think there's extra dialogue that he gives you.
Ooh, get a load of that, baby.
Nice. That's a 42 Jefferson.
Beautiful car like that would be ashamed to smash the window. You should grab yourself some lockpicks over at Giuseppe's. Welcome to Giuseppe's General Store, a thief's paradise. You name it, he's got it. He even sells phony gun permits and discharge papers for guys tired of getting their asses shot off. Hey, Giuseppe, I brought you a new customer.
He's straight up, right?
Yes, sir, all the way. This here's Vito, my oldest friend. This is Giuseppe, the best safecracker in Empire Bay.
Retired, please. How are you? The papers for you?
Yeah, they are. You got them finished already?
It was a pain in the ass, but sure, they're done. Well, thanks. This really gonna work?
Nobody from the army would bother you again, trust me.
You see? What'd I tell you? Here's the money. Take your papers, Vito.
I gotta turn off the radio again because I'm gonna get a copyright claim. Yeah, the copyright in this game is bad.
We need a set of lockpicks, too.
That we do. And guess who's paying for them?
Oh, here. Lockpicks.
Grazie. Well, you can test it right now. Here, take this lock. You just need to insert the pick into the lock and lift all the pins. You use the wrench to hold the pins one by one. When all of the pins are set, just turn the wrench and the lock, she opens. Easy.
Okay.
See you around, Giuseppe. Say Benedict.
Easy, huh?
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. I do it all the time when I lock my keys in the car. Okay, you still feel like snagging that car?
You kidding me? Absolutely.
Well, here's your chance.
Let's do this again here. Okay. There we go.
Damn it.
Got you.
Possible grand theft
Step
auto.
on it.
I like how the police are
Copy
just
that.
here right away.
Vehicle theft in progress.
Yeah,
In
well, it's
pursuit
not
of
over
suspect.
yet. Lose them, quick.
Roger that.
All right. Looks like we lost it. So how do you like the car?
Not too bad. I think I'll keep it.
All right, let's go find ourselves a body shop. They provide the kind of services we're looking for.
Hey, that don't sound cheap.
Don't worry about it. I got it covered. Just find any body shop. I know the guy who runs them. Here, park right here in front of the garage door.
Oh crap. The police. The cop was right in front. How did I not see the cop? But yeah, in this game, if you're wondering, on the top right of the map, you see how it says wanted? The police are looking for that license plate, so if you change that license plate, they'll not recognize this car anymore. There's like attention to detail in this game.
Okay, now honk your horn.
Afternoon. So, something I can do for you? No license plate. For you, no problem. There you go. Gave her a couple of tweaks.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Tune the engine also. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right, next you should introduce yourself to Mike Brewski. He'll probably have some work for you.
All right, where is he?
He owns a junkyard over in Riverside. You can't miss him.
Hey, who's that guy back there?
What guy?
The guy at the body shop.
Oh, Tommy. He's my buddy's nephew. He's kind of quiet, but let me tell you, the kid's some hell of a dancer. Saw him at the old dance hall in Oyster Bay a couple of weeks ago. He had all the broads going nuts.
Do I detect a hint of jealousy?
Are you kidding? I don't need no dance moves. I got charm, my friend. Here, I'll give you some of my lines, so maybe you won't have to spend so many nights with Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. Hey, here's one. Hey, is that a mirror in your pocket? 'Cause I can see myself in your pants. Here, I got another one. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this one never fails. Hey, baby, that's a nice outfit. It'll look good crumpled up at the foot of my bed in the morning.
And this works for you.
Oh, here's a good one. Hey, do you know the difference between sex and conversation? No? You want to go back to my place and talk?
You got problems, you know that?
Can we turn the radio back on and hopefully it's not in the cutscenes?
How about this one? Why don't we go back to my place and play house? You be the door and I'll slam you.
Oh, that was bad.
Hey, when you measure 7 soft, you don't have to be good with words. You get my drift?
Look who's
Hey,
here.
Mikey boy, what's going on? Shit, Mike, you can wash your fucking hands once in a while. Now I need a fucking bath.
Hey, I've been working. Working people occasionally get dirty, you know? Besides, I just wiped them off.
With what? The same fucking rag you used to clean the toilet, you filthy fuck?
Put a lid on it. What are you, from the health department, or you want to do some business?
Business, of course. This here's my friend Vito. Vito, this is Mike Brewski, but don't shake his hand. I ain't got that much soap at home.
Nice to meet you, Vito.
Me and Vito go way back. He just come back from overseas and he needs some cash. So I figure he can help with your supply problem. I can vouch for him.
Uh-huh. Okay. Joe told you about our side business, right?
Yeah.
I only want regular cars, nothing fancy. You get a cut of every car. I take as many as I can handle. And don't bring no cops around, okay? They follow you here. I don't know your ass from Jesus. You get me?
Got it.
God damn it, Mike. You put your grubby mitts on my fucking coat. I paid a fortune for this thing.
All right, calm down or I'll stick them up your ass, you sissy.
You know, dry cleaning costs these
Jesus
days plenty,
Christ.
and who knows if they can even get this filth
You
out.
shut up. Vito, listen to me. I need a Walter Coupe today. I got a few people looking for parts, but I can't find a car.
Because you don't know where to look. Every time I drive down Hunters, I see one parked by a bar there. I think the place is called the Lone Star.
Isn't that a Moulignan neighborhood? I'll stick out like a sore thumb.
All right, look, I'll give you $350 for it. It's worth the risk, right?
400.
All right, deal.
Vito, come on, let's go. Andiamo. Meantime, I'll be sending you the cleaning bill for my coat.
Yeah, I'll change my address, you rat prick.
Okay, listen up. This is your maiden voyage, so to speak. So try not to fuck it up, eh? Here, Vito, take this, just in case.
Hey, nice. Hey, Mike, you mind if I test this thing out here?
Sure. Knock yourself out. Here you go. Aim for that old wreck over there.
Shoot the tires.
Hey, you ain't a bad shot. Hey, Vito, see if you can hit the gas tank.
Shit. Did I leave gas in that thing?
There's a Polak joke there, but I'll leave it alone.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Fuck you.
All right, that's enough shooting. We got work to do.
Hang on.
And the Soviet Union to determine how Europe will be divided amongst the Allies after Germany's imminent defeat. The meeting, which is taking place at a secret location, once again puts together the men who have come to be known as the Big Three. Our own President Franklin Roosevelt, British
Churchill,
Prime Minister Winston Churchill
and Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin of
Yeah.
the Soviet Union. Military experts are hoping this conference will result in an even stronger relationship between the United States and Great Britain and strengthen Western ties with the Soviet Union. For Press Radio
Oh,
News,
that's not gonna go
I'm
good.
Lowell Harris.
So that was Empire Classic? Okay. Yeah, so that's why I like to have the radio on, because the radio gives you news broadcasts that are pretty important, and I wanted to listen to the World War II ones. But yeah, the big three, that was Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin. There's a famous picture of them actually sitting together. What they're talking about is they're talking about the Yalta Conference, which actually happened in February 1945. And that conference was basically about dividing up Germany after World War II. It was deciding on the zone of occupation for each country, that France was going to occupy part of Germany, Britain was going to occupy part of Germany, America was, and the Soviet Union was. And as for Berlin, Berlin was actually going to be a divided city, so it was going to be divided between the Soviets to the east and the U.S., Britain, and France to the west. It was actually, and what a lot of people don't know is that West Berlin had an American sector, a British sector, and a French sector. But what ended up happening is the British and the French eventually gave it to the Americans, and it became the American sector. And then the U.S. transferred it to the West German government, but they were the ones that were primarily there afterwards.
In and get on the main highway going west. Don't go back through the city.
And also, this shows you how insane Hitler was. Hitler, up until this point, like, Germany was about to collapse in February 1945. Like, they were on their last legs. Like, the average German knew that the game's up. They knew the war's over, that it's only a matter of time. But Hitler, in his delusions, he believed that that the wonder weapons were going to turn the war around, and he believed that German superiority was going to win, and that the Germans were better than everyone, and that if the Germans fought hard enough, that they would win the conflict no matter what. So Hitler, up until like April 1945, that's like when the Soviets were right outside Berlin, still thought that Germany was going to win the war.
Good. I feel a lot better with some money in my pocket.
Hey, what's the rush? Money don't buy you happiness, you know.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was just fucking with you. Don't worry about the money. This little job is just the beginning. Pretty soon you'll be rolling in it.
So, Sand Island's still the same shithole it was when I left?
No, the place actually ain't too bad now.
Oh, shit. How the hell did that happen?
All the moolies flew south for the winter. Of course it's still a shithole, Vito. You only been gone a couple of years. Gonna take a lot longer than that for that neighborhood to turn around. Them people multiply like rabbits. What are you gonna do? It's even worse than when we was kids. They even got some kind of gang there now. What's their fucking name? The Beamers, the Boomers, something like that. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's just fucking great.
Hey, what are you worried about? They're animals. All they do is sell dope and kill each other. They ain't gonna bother a guy like you. And even if they do, that's why I gave you that pistol.
Oh, by the way, you're carrying a gun now? What's the deal with that?
Can't do business without it these days, especially in this fucking neighborhood.
You, really know how to inspire confidence, you know that?
This is such a beautiful view of the city here on the Brooklyn Bridge. It's beautiful right here, especially in the winter time. But what I was gonna say is a lot of people got really upset about when this game came out. I remember in 2010 when this game came out, there's actually a bit of racism. A lot of characters say racist things, including Joe. The developers are not supporting this type of stuff. That's what people don't understand. When this game came out, I remember back in 2010, people were upset and people were saying, "Oh, the developers are supporting racism." No, the developers are not supporting racism. The thing is, this is 1945. Is so many people were racist back then, so many people had racist views, and this is just showing how people were like that. People were, rude. They were nasty like that back then. They, people hated other races. That's, I'm not defending it. I'm saying that that's how it was. Racism was extremely common back then. Very, very common.
In pursuit of a hit-and-run driver.
Damn. Get away from the cops here.
Roger that.
Wow, I forgot how nice this neighborhood was. You know something?
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
Buy a house here.
Look at this guy.
10-4.
Back a day, and he's too good for his old neighborhood.
Hey, what are you breaking my balls for? I'm just window shopping. It'll be years before I can afford a place like this.
You got champagne tastes and beer pockets, my friend. Don't worry, though. I'm gonna help you change that.
Yeah, what I was trying to say before I did that hit and run there by accident is that a lot of time people in this time period were all very, very racist. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying this is how the culture was back then. This is how people acted back then, and so they're trying to create like a very historical perspective of this time period, and that's how it is. It's not Vito that's saying it, it's more of Joe, but that's
that cream-colored baby over there. Be careful. Do it quick and get the fuck out of there. Break a window if you have to and go. I'll wait for you back at Mike's.
What if I run into problems?
Then you deal with them. Look, consider this a test. If you fail, I hear they're hiring down at the factory.
Right, just asking.
Good luck, pal. I see you back at Mike's.
Steal the cream-colored Walter coup. Okay.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Ah, shit.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you can do those combos on, if you get people, like, up against the fence like that. Stuff like that there.
Hey! Hey, what you doing, motherfucker?
Everything was on the square.
Okay, get back to Mike's scrapyard now. The police will go after you in the Mafia games for speeding, and they'll even go after you for crashing into NPCs. In the GTA games, they don't really do that. But you know how Vito said that that he wants to own a house in this neighborhood one day. He does end up owning a house in this neighborhood one day. Also, this time Salieri is in rotting in prison. Tommy is actually still in prison. Tommy's gonna be in prison for about 1 more year, because he was in prison for 8 years. He went in prison in 1938. He got out in 1946, so he's still gonna be in prison for 1 more year.
Yes, dear?
I want to help Daddy fight the Japanesers.
Well, you can only do that if you drink your milk, Danny.
I drink it every day with my cookies.
That's right, and it's going to give you strong bones and muscles when you grow up.
Just like Daddy?
Just like Daddy, sweetie.
Empire Bay Milk. Fresh from the farm to the front door, or the front lines.
The commercial, I want to help Daddy fight the Japanese, and drink your milk and you'll have strong bones. That is, yeah, but I'm just flipping through this radio quickly, because if it's only like 1 second of music, you're not going to get a copyright claim. I think if it's like 10 seconds or more, but I'm just always listening here, but there's the commercials for the news broadcasts, because I want to comment on them. They're pretty important.
Hey, mission accomplished. How'd it go?
Yeah, piece of cake. Except for the fact that the car belonged to a bunch of moolies who immediately tried to kill me right after you left.
Probably the bombers. Hunter's their neighborhood. Guys like that, you don't have to worry about them. They just hang out on the street, talk shit, steal shit, and smoke dope. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. No stains. Clean. The lowlife get the money for this. Probably stole it himself. It's nice, though. How much did I say I'd give you for it again?
600.
Oh, I like your buddy, Joe. Here's your 400 bucks. Stop by again, okay? We can do some more business.
Yeah, you bet, Mike.
I see you, Mike. I'll stop by again real soon.
All right, boys. I'll see you later.
Here's your 300 bananas. I'm taking my cut as the middleman. Next time, you're on your own.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
All right, let's go home. I'm exhausted.
And you can sell cars to Mike in his scrapyard.
Delta Radio. Stay tuned for more Radio with Soul. Delta Radio, Empire Bay.
We should take the highway, Vito. All right, you pulled off that job without fucking it up. Nice going.
Yeah, but I almost got my ass kicked. I didn't live through the war just to die in Sand Island.
Hey, that's all part of the deal, pal. Take it or leave it. Besides, it ain't like you're qualified for anything else.
I guess you're right.
Don't worry about it. It's all gonna be a piece of cake.
Sure it is.
So, what's the story with Brewski?
Mike's a good guy to know. He's a little grouchy, but he's always got a scam going. He deals with stolen cars mostly. Spent some time inside a while back. I heard he used to stick up gas stations back in the day.
You gonna make him pay the cleaning bill for your jacket?
Nah, I'll let that one slide. I do a lot of business with the guy. Plus, he's got one hell of a temper. One time we was at the track and some mick spilled a beer on his wind ticket. Mike beat the shit out of him till he went blind in one eye. For a lousy $10. You believe that shit?
Sounds like kind of a scumbag.
Hey, you just gotta know how to handle these people. And Mike's a pussycat compared to some of the guys I met since he shipped out. You'll see.
Yeah, so, what I'll say about this is, that was a racist word against Irish people, what Joe said there, so...
Is there a safe place to park around here? I don't want to leave this thing out in the street.
Yeah, that's why you're parking your car next to mine in the garage. The streets are full of criminals these days.
How ironic is that?
Ain't what it used to be, huh?
How ironic, and that he just stole the car and he's worried about it being stolen himself. But what I was gonna say though is that Joe made a racist word against Irish people there. Again, when this game first came out in 2010, I bought this game on day one when it first came out. I was 16 when this game came out. I remember it was August of 24th of 2010 when this game came out, and a lot of people were complaining about the racism. There's a lot of racist dialogue in this game, but again, the developers do not support racism. They don't condone this stuff. The reason that this stuff is in here in the game is it's basically to reflect the time period of the mid 40s, mid to late 40s, and also the 50s, which you'll see later in the game. But they're not supporting it. It's just the people were like that back then. They talked like that back then.
If you're hungry, there's some food in the refrigerator. You hungry, Vito? Take whatever you want from the fridge.
And I think this is pretty much it for this chapter.
I'm sleeping on the couch in the kitchen. Why there's a couch in the kitchen, I have no fucking idea.
Honestly, that couch would be way more comfortable, but... Okay. Okay, this is now Chapter 3, Enemy of the State. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. Yeah, I'll wrap this up here. I'll have the next chapter for you guys as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching this part. If you did, do drop a like, and I hope you guys like my history commentary. Also, if anybody can tell me in the comments which radio station is the one that says the news broadcast, like the historical the World War II ones. Just so I'm ready for it next time. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.